Yeah, but with Hulu Live, you still have to watch the commercials. It's it's a really frustrating thing. With the you still have to watch the commercials on it, and I honestly feel like we might have a reversal where people start plugging the cord back in a little bit, and then all of a
No,
sudden Comcast becomes interesting to me.
it's too late for that. It's too late for that.
You think so?
Yep. All
Something there's
right.
got to be some consolidation somewhere because people are just too stretched thin on their streaming budgets.
Yes and no. I think the the amount of savings is still relatively high historically for the U.S. household, even though they've been spending. And I think that is actually skewed because of the top half actually kept a lot of their money and invested it over the years versus the bottom half spent.
When I have to reorganize my budget, my first thing I cut is a streaming service. Almost every
Yeah,
time.
yeah, you and me both. Like it would be probably for myself, Spotify, Amazon Prime. I think
Amazon
that's
Prime, you would cut that?
yeah, yeah,
You
sure.
get the most benefits out of that.
I don't order enough.
Really? Okay.
Oh. Yeah, I can't think of dude, I haven't bought much. Like the only thing I would buy would be clothes, and I'm in the middle of like trying to get down to a certain weight number, so I haven't bought a lot of clothes. I've bought like maybe a handful, like five things, just to because all my clothes are either too baggy and I just needed like a couple nice shirts and one pair of pants just to get me till I hit my goal weight, and then I'm gonna buy new wardrobe.
Okay.
So I'm in the middle of doing that.
Yeah,
So for
you're
me,
gonna
it's
have
not a
to.
big issue. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And all my socks are Bomba socks, and all my underwear is Duluth underwear. I only wear Bomba socks. That's it. All right. So final thought from me is I'm still bullish on bullish. It's going back up. I'm gonna make my money off that. Google and Apple getting together to make Siri based off of Google Gemini. That was big news for Apple and Google. Is big news for Apple is now that, instead of just stealing Samsung's ideas, they're now admitting that they're taking it from other companies because they can't come up with it themselves. That's a dig on Apple if you don't know. But that's good for Google. So Brandon and I both own Google, so we're happy with that. That means they're going to be using that and paying Google for that service. So good things for us.
Google and Meta just announced a partnership as well in cloud.
See, so Google is making all the deals. Love it. Oil went up. Russian oil refinery was hit and destroyed by Ukraine recently, and Russia was the main cause of oil prices staying down because they're just pumping out tons in order to pay for the war. Which was, remember, I covered this on the show, the whole tension between Russia selling oil to India and China, sanctions being possibly done on India for buying Russian oil, yada, yada, yada. This all went back and forth. Everything seemed to have settled, but then Ukraine is now destroyed one of Russian refineries, and that's all the oil stocks have moved higher because of that. Also, probably because of, maybe the demand's going to go up with interest rate cuts. Who knows?
Okay.
So, a lot of reasons there to look at different things. That's all I have. Just be careful. We're still in August to September, which again, I know I've said this multiple times, but are historically down months. That means if you buy something and it goes down right now, it doesn't mean it's going to stay down. That's why October always looks amazing because they come off of August, September sales. So look for those opportunities and look for value companies that when everything's going down, they didn't need to go down. That's when you buy those because now they're at a cheaper value state.
Yep.
Right. So do your research, take your time. There's a good paper written on about what to research for on the Chinchilla Picking website. Check it out. All right. As always, we hope we have been entertaining, educational, and uplifting because we want everyone to make money. Have a good night.
Have a good night.